Hello students, we'll continue with verbs. Okay, so you might be wondering where you find this chapter. This is actually in your workbook. See, your workbook is called as articulations. I suppose all of you have got this book along with your course book. Anyhow, we have dealt with many course book lessons by now. So today I am dealing with the workbook session. See students, when it comes to workbook, the first unit, unit A, and the unit A, the language use, these units are called as recapitulation units. So what are these recapitulation units? Means these subjects or topics you have already learnt in your high school. So the teacher is going to act here as a facilitator. So wherever the need be, we will give you enough explanation. Otherwise you need to work out the exercises in the classroom. Unfortunately we are not in the classroom, but anyhow I'll be discussing the questions as well as the answers with you today. Just go through that, okay, fill in the correct answers and rewrite and relearn. Are you ready students? Okay, so before moving on to verbs, that is page number 10 of your workbook. Come to page number 10 of your workbook. Yes, this is verbs, time and tense. I have discussed in detail, not in brief but in detail, 2 sessions in bridge course about verbs, tenses as well as the pronouns, okay, and the primary auxiliaries, modals, the different types of tenses, the exercises. I have dealt with each minute detail. I would ask you to go through those bridge courses again so that you will understand the further exercises, and you will understand or you will know how to work out the exercises. Okay students, shall we begin? Okay, fine. See, in page number 10, the first paragraph says like this: a verb is a word which shows action or state of being. We all know that verbs are action words. When a subject performs an action, we call it as verb. Kriya Padanta heltive. I have discussed about all these things in the bridge course sessions. Please go through that once again. Verbs have different forms depending upon the time of action, past, present and future. Recognizing forms of verbs helps in understanding the meaning of the situation. So students, let us go through the sentences and underline which are the main verbs and the helping verbs. Read the following sentences and identify the verbs in each of the following. I wake up early in the morning. So when we say I wake up early in the morning, okay, the verb wake here is actually main verb. Underline that. Shreyas is working on his project. Can you identify the verb here? Yes, very good. Is working. Okay, so here is here is a helping verb, working here is a main verb. This is an ing form. On his project. Mr. Mukherjee has bought a new car. So here we can see has bought. Has bought is a present perfect tense. So has plus bought. Has here is a primary auxiliary or basic auxiliaries. Okay, it is a have form. Then bought here is a main verb. The dance, next sentence, the dance program will begin at 4 p.m. Will here is a modal verb plus begin. Begin here is the main verb. Underline these 2 verbs. We went to circus yesterday. Went here is the main verb. Then next, Harini was sleeping when the phone rang. See here we have 3 verbs: was, sleeping and rang. So was here is a helping verb. Sleeping and rang here is the main verb. Now let's come to another examples. Auxiliary verbs are used to indicate present and present continuous actions. The ducks are swimming in a beautiful pond. If you don't have these lines, it's okay because my workbook is an old version. The children were playing in the rain. Now generally future action is indicated using simple present or present continuous tense or modals. So I have discussed, again I repeat, I have discussed about all these tense forms in the bridge courses. Please go through that, you will easily understand. Samir goes to Hyderabad tomorrow. Goes here is a verb. Kavya is submitting her assignment by the end of the month. Is submitting, again a verb. They will announce the results tomorrow. So will announce is the verb. Will plus announce. Now let's come to the first exercise students. See, I would ask you to take keep a pencil ready. Okay, always when you're filling the answers, you need to fill it in your pencil, not a pen. Okay, and later on you need to submit your workbooks for the correction. Fine. Let us come to the first exercise. Fill in the blanks by choosing the appropriate answer. Don't make noise. You dash within the bracket disturb me. Okay, so below you have certain options: is disturbing, are disturbing, was disturbing. What do you think is the correct answer? Very good. Are disturbing. So you will always go with are. I have discussed about this. You are disturbing me. Okay. So this is the correct answer. Underline the correct answer and fill in the answers later. My friend goes to the gym. He dash to be fit. Within the bracket you have want. So you can say, see, the options which you have here is wanting, has wanted and wants. So he wants to be fit. The correct answer is wants. Generally they speak in Kannada, but now they dash in English. See, generally they speak in Kannada, but now they are speaking in English. See, you have options like are speaking, is speaking, were speaking. So here the answer is are speaking. The sun dash within the bracket rise in the east. Is rising, was rising, rises. You have three options. Can you identify the correct one? Obviously we all know the sun rises in the east. Very good, students. Okay. Now if you look at the next one, complete the following conversation using appropriate form of the verbs given in the bracket. Now I'll read out. Hurry. My parents dash within the bracket be slash plan close the bracket to go to America. This is the question. My parents, here you can write it as are planning to go to America. So be form of verb is are. Okay, one of the verbs, form of the verbs. Anil. When dash they live within the bracket be slash live question mark. So here you can write when are they leaving. When are they leaving? Leaving. Hurry. They dash live next month. So here they are leaving next month. Anil. Are you going with them? Hurry. No, I can't go with them. So within the bracket you have go. So here you should write I can't go with them because I dash within the bracket have a project to complete. So you will retain this verb have. No, I can't go with them because I have a project to complete. Okay. Next one, third Roman number. Complete the sentences using the correct form of the verb in brackets. Salim Ali is an ecologist. He dash nature. Within the bracket we have love. Okay. He loves nature. I have discussed about this point. Okay. Actually in your bridge course, but I'll repeat it again. A verb plus yes is equal to singular. Okay, a noun plus s is equal to plural. Is it clear, students? So loves here is a singular verb. Okay, third person singular verbs, pronouns he, she, it will take this singular verbs. Are you getting the point? Okay, say he is a third person singular. He loves nature. Always remember this, a verb plus s is always singular, s or es. So you can also take it as yes or es. Yes or es. Verb plus yes or es is singular. Flute is my father's favorite musical instrument. He dash listening to it all the time. Within the bracket keep. Flute is my father's favorite musical instrument. He, yes, you got it right, keeps listening to it all the time. I told you, a verb with s or es is actually singular, and he, she, it will take singular verbs. City life is very expensive. Even food items dash a lot, you have within the bracket cost, C-O-S-T. See, C-O-S-T is actually plural, C-O-S-T-S is singular. Which one do you think will be the correct? T. Yeah, even food items, okay, dash a lot, cost. So cost here is actually a plural verb. Even food items, if you take the entire, even food items as a subject, we are not referring to one item, but we are referring to more than one items. That's why the verb will be plural, cost. Fill in the blanks with the appropriate form of the verb given in the bracket. Let's move on to the next one. In the Indian tradition, offering prayers is common in many activities. A dancer dash, within the bracket you have offer. Prayers, asking forgiveness to the earth goddess before she dash, within the bracket begin the dance. So let's move on to the above line. A dancer offers. Okay, offers here is a singular verb. Coming to the next line, before she begin will change to begins the dance. Chefs offer a prayer to the stove before they, because we are referring to a plural verb, the verb which will subject, the verb which will follow will be plural. Before they dash, within the bracket cook. Okay, so here the verb is cook for certain religious functions. They dash, within the bracket be. So I have told you about different be form of verbs. I repeat it again. Am, is, are, was and were are be form of verbs, both in present as well as past tense. Am, is, are is present tense form of be form of verbs, and was and were are past tense be form of verbs, students. So here B they have given, so you should understand. You go through the line, you will get to know which tense it is in. They dash rituals at various stages of building a house. So there are, so B form of verb here is there are rituals at various stages of building a house. Okay, students, let's move on to the next one. Complete the sentences using for, since and ago. Okay, I have been. See, before this, let us look into the difference between for and since. What is the difference between for and since? Okay, so you should understand what is the basic difference between them. For is actually used for duration, and since shows beginning time of action. Beginning time of action. Okay, for is used for duration, okay, and since tells us about the beginning time of action. Suppose a lady is standing at a bus stop. She goes to the bus stop at 2 p.m. Okay, it's already 4 p.m. The bus has not yet arrived. So she would say that I am standing here since 2 p.m. So if she's asking or she's telling you the duration, now it's already 4 o'clock, and she says I'm standing here for 2 hours. Are you getting the point? I'm standing here since 2 p.m. that is beginning time of action. I'm standing here for 2 hours, that is the duration or the length of the time. That's the difference between for and since. Okay, now let us look into the questions. I have been using this bike dash the 10 years. So obviously here we will fill up for. She spoke to him 2 years ago. It's not ago, it should be pronounced as ago. He has been waiting dash 2 o'clock. Now you all know the answers. So you should say that he has been waiting since 2 o'clock. My friend has been working dash hours. My friend has been working 4 hours. Again, it is showing the length of time or duration. They have been working in this office dash 1990. Any guesses? Yes, since 1990. Very good. Now, complete the sentences by using past tense form of the verb given in the brackets. See, my friend dash be plus drive when the accident took place. So be form of verb, accident has already taken place, so it's past tense. So be form of verb in past tense is was or were. So since my friend is singular, so we will take the singular verb, that is was. My friend was driving when the accident took place. Take down, but you just think about it, you rewrite and relearn about it. It's very important, students. Verbs are very important, tenses are very important for you to construct proper, grammatically proper sentences or correct sentences. The priest dash my father last week. Within the bracket you have visit. The priest visited, very good, my father last week. Okay, see, some of the verbs you have, list of irregular verbs in your workbook at the fag end pages of your workbook. Why do we call them as irregular? Because they don't take ed forms. The verbs don't take ed forms when they change from present to past and present to past participle form. Are you getting the point? So they will take different letters. So here visited is a regular verb, not an irregular verb, because it has taken ed form. They dash, within the brackets, speak to me about the incident a few hours ago. They spoke to me about the incident a few hours ago. Okay, very good. Now, part B, you have a paragraph here. In part B, write a paragraph using the information about John's routine given below. So this is a routine about John. One column you have routine, the other column you have time and duration. See, in one column you have the routine about John, means when he gets up, what he does after he gets up, okay, what is his daily activities, and in the next column you have the timings, okay, or the duration, at what time he does this activity. So you need to write or compile the entire activity of John into one paragraph. So since we are referring to daily habitual action or activities of John, the entire sentences should be constructed in simple present tense. Are you getting my point? Yes, you are right, students. It should be written in simple present tense. Okay, and below row number 2, you have with the above as a model, write a paragraph on your routine. Taking the above as a model, you need to write a paragraph on your routine. Okay, that means what time you get up, what do you do after you get up. So you will get an idea. I am going to speak to you about this. Okay, I'll just tell you how to write. Later you need to write it in your workbook. See, you have gap here, so you need to fill that gap. John gets up at 5 a.m. Okay, don't write at 5 a.m. in the morning. A.m. itself is in the morning, so it will be redundancy. So avoid that and write it as John gets up at 5 a.m. Later, so you can use connectives wherever it is necessary, so that it will give coherence to the paragraph. What I mean by using the word coherence, meaning, a complete connected meaning to the paragraph. See, you have certain connectives like later, after, but, when, okay, and, if, okay, before. All this, there are many as such. Okay, then you can use like wherever it is necessary, you can make use of necessary connectives. Later, he takes a morning walk for about 15 minutes. After the morning walk, he studies for about 2 hours. Are you making a note of the verbs here? So I have used yes or es form because we are referring to simple present tense. After studying for about 2 hours, he takes bath around 7:30 a.m. Then he has his breakfast at 8:30 a.m. He later attends classes from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. When he comes back home, he watches TV for an hour, helps his parents for another hour. Then he studies up to 10 p.m. He has his dinner usually after 10 p.m. He visits his relatives once in a week and watches movie with his friends once in a month. So this is how you can write. Okay, with base keeping on the model, you can write about your routine. You can write it in the grammar book. Keep 50 pages or 100 pages grammar book. Okay, there you can write it. If you don't have space here, you can keep it in the grammar book. And when it comes to the bridge course, go to the bridge courses. There are many exercises which have discussed. You can I want you to actually write all those exercises pertaining to different tenses. I have discussed about assertive, changing assertive sentence into negative, negative into interrogative, and negative interrogative. So these exercises have to be written first, and then your workbook. In that workbook, see the page number 13, Roman number 2, this activity, or you should write it in your notes, grammar notes. Keep 40 or 50 pages notes. That's enough. Okay. Roman number 3. Complete the following sentences with the verbs from the list. Like, likes, go, goes, have, has, live, leaves. So these are the verbs. Let us see. She dash many friends in the city. So she has many friends in the city. My friend dash in London, so I dash there every year to meet him. My friend dash, that means lives in London, so I go there every year to meet him. Many youngsters dash to work in America. Many youngsters like to work in America. Okay, he goes to market every day. He goes to market every day. She dash, okay, she dash many types of fruits, but she doesn't dash poo and banana. She likes many types of fruits, but she doesn't have here also, it can be taken as eating. I'm having my food. When you say that you're having your food, that means you're eating. So she doesn't have poo and banana. It also signifies that she doesn't eat one of these type of banana. Okay, are you getting the point, students? Okay, let's move on to the next one. Vikas had been to Kupali last month. Below is an extract of how he spent his time there. Using this information, write a paragraph on his activity. So this should be in past tense because Vikas has already gone to Kupali. Last month he had been there. But in the what I would say question, it is just given in words, clues as well as phrases. So you need to compile it into a complete meaningful sentence. But since it's already over, okay, you need to construct the sentence in past tense. Is it clear, students? Wherever in past tense you have many tenses, like you have past simple past tense, past continuous, past perfect continuous tense. So wherever it is necessary, whichever sentence as possible, tense as possible, you can frame the sentence. So this also you have space in your workbook. Okay, so write it here. Anyhow, I'm going to give it as an assignment because I've clearly discussed about the tense forms. I have been telling you this since the beginning of the class. So go through those classes and then come back and write this. So this is like an assignment for you. Let me check when you get back to the college. We will check how you have written this. Okay, come to page number 14 of your workbook. So you have another couple of questions which we will discuss and we'll wind up. Complete the following paragraph choosing the correct form of the verbs given in the bracket. After hearing the Right Honorable Mr. Elephant's conclusive evidence, the commission dash within the bracket call. Okay, the answer will be called Mr. Haina and other elders of the jungle who all dash within the bracket supported what Mr. Elephant, within the bracket you have say, so you can change it into said. They then called the man who dash within the bracket begin. Okay, you need to change it as began to give his own account of the dispute. But the commission within the bracket you have cut. So cut, put, all these words, okay, that cannot be changed as cutted, putted as such. So it will remain as cut, cut, cut or put. But the commission cut him short saying, my good man, please dash within the bracket confine yourself to the relevant issues. Okay, we dash within the bracket have already heard. See, here will change to heard the circumstances from various unbiased sources. All we dash within the bracket wish you to tell us dash within the bracket B. B will change to is. Whether all we wish, the answer is wish, you to tell us is whether the undeveloped space in your hut dash within the bracket B. B, this thing will, your hut was occupied, B will change to was occupied by anyone else before Mr. Elephant dash within the bracket you have assumed his position. That will change to assumed his position. Okay. Yes, last one for today. Complete the following sentences using simple past or past continuous forms of the verbs. He dash within the bracket meet his teacher while he dash within the bracket be/go, okay, to the market. So the correct answer will be he met his teacher while he was going to the market. When I dash within the bracket be at home this evening, it dash within the bracket rain. When I, be will change to was at home this evening, it rained, R-A-I-N-E-D, rained. Last month my friend dash within the bracket be/stay was staying in Bangalore and I dash within the bracket go went to see him. Okay, and I dash went to see him. Go will change to went. Yesterday he dash within the bracket forget, okay, change it as forgot to call me, as he dash within the bracket you have be/do was doing his homework, he was doing his homework. Ranjana dash within the bracket be/work. Ranjana was working in the office when Basavaraj dash within the bracket meet him, when Basavaraj met him. Okay, M-E-T, met him. Ranjana was working in the office when Basavaraj met him. So students, I have discussed all the important, topics here in this particular chapter. So just go through this, fill in all the details, use your pencil again, I repeat it. Wherever I have asked you to write in your grammar notes, you should write it in your grammar notes. So if you have any doubts, you can contact us. Thank you, students.